Once upon a time, in a virtual galaxy far, far away. Just kidding. Welcome. In this video, I'll show you my powerful Home and Shortcuts app. We will first create a HomeKit scene, then an app shortcut, and finally, a custom shortcut which will run from our iPhones. Before we begin, if you have not seen our bedtime story yet, here's my part from The Three Little Monkeys. I didn't win an Oscar. Yet. The three little monkeys jumped from tree to tree until they reached the big old coconut tree
Siri, at the beach.
Exactly. They threw a coconut into the ocean, then another, and then one more. When suddenly
Siri, a blast.
Yes, a blast threw them off the tree. And so, the three little monkeys found themselves in the deep
Siri, deep blue sea.
You're right, in the stormy, deep blue sea. Holy moly. I hope the little monkeys can swim. If you watch carefully, the two little monkeys, G and A, told me, "Hey, at the beach," and then I magically switched to a colorful beach scene and played soothing ocean sounds. Then, they said, "Hey, a blast," and I switched on a smart fan to full speed. And finally they mumbled, "Hey, deep blue sea," and I set all lights blue and played stormy ocean sounds. Let me show you how I created this magic. For a quick overview of my Home and Shortcuts app, let's have a look at smartandlight.com. Cool picture, isn't it? So, here you see my two apps, which we will need to create the magic. At the right, your left, you see my Shortcuts app, and at the left, which is your right, you see my Home app. Ahem. Let's scroll down for a better overview. With my Shortcuts app, we can pick shortcuts from the gallery, or we can create custom shortcuts from scratch. Remember our personal music quiz. We can also create personal and home automations. All these shortcuts can control your HomeKit devices in the Home app. And you only need to say, "Hey, and then the shortcut name, and I will run your shortcut." Pretty cool, huh? On the other side, with my Home app, we can manage and control all your HomeKit accessories. We can arrange them into rooms or zones, and create scenes to store the settings of our smart home devices. Just tell me a scene name, and I will activate it for you. Amazing, isn't it? No worries. For our 3 super easy examples today, we will only need a handful of these options. For Hey, at the beach, we will create a HomeKit scene, which will set our lights and play some ocean sounds on our HomePod. For Hey, a blast, we will only create an app shortcut. And, finally for Hey, deep blue sea, we will create a custom shortcut which will set our lights and play ambient sounds on every device we ask from. This example will also work on the little monkeys' iPads or iPhones. Let's forget about the rest. You can always look it up later in my post at smartandlight.com. We will begin with Hey, at the beach. To create this HomeKit scene, we need to open the Home app and switch to the room of the two little monkeys. We'll create our scene from scratch. Tap on the little plus sign at the top right and select Add Scene. We will create a custom scene and we're going to name it right at the beach. Hehe, perfect. Let's add the accessories we'd like to control. Scroll down to the monkey's room and add all devices, including the HomePod. Tap Done. Now, we need to customize our lights. Our little monkeys have color lights, so we'll adapt the color and brightness to fit our beach scene. First A's light, let's set it to orange, and dim it. And then G's light, let's set his light to blue, and dim it a bit. Perfect. Now we can scroll down to the audio settings of our HomePod and pick a song from Apple Music or our library. I'll choose Soothing Ocean. We'll play it on repeat and at a custom bedtime volume. Abracadabra, our HomeKit scene is ready. Next time the two little monkeys say, "Hey, at the beach," I will set the scene and play soothing ocean sounds. Our next example is Hey, a blast. Here we will look into the Dyson Link app of our Dyson air purifier, which supports Siri shortcuts. You can of course use any not-so-smart fan, which works with a smart plug. Just create a scene, like we did in our previous example. In the Dyson Link app, we can create a Siri shortcut by tapping on the settings icon, tap on voice control and select, "Oh, what is A doing here?" Anyway, select Siri of course. Let's tap on Add New Shortcut and set the airflow speed all the way up to 10. Tap on Add to Siri. Here's where we can enter, right, a blast. Now, let's tap again on Add to Siri and voila! The app doesn't refresh. But If we go back and check my shortcuts again, here it is, a blast. Wow, our first app shortcut is ready. The next time our two little monkeys say, hey, a blast, I'll crank up their air purifier to full speed. Just hold on tight, little monkeys. Hip hip. Now, our final example. For this, open the Shortcuts app and tap on the small little plus sign at the top right to create a new shortcut. Look, how our beach HomeKit Scene and our Dyson app shortcut already landed. Here is a suggestion. Anyway, for this example we won't need them. Search for Home and pull in the Control Home action. Tap on Scenes and Accessories and scroll all the way down to our monkey's room. Tap on Add All and then on Next. If your monkeys don't have a HomePod, no worries, otherwise just add it. We need to customize our monkey's lights again. First A's light, let's set it to blue. And then G's light. Here we go, perfect. Let's add some ambient sounds. This time, we will not tap on Play Audio and add a song with HomeKit. This shortcut needs to play from an iPhone, iPad or HomePod. Tap on Done and search for Play and pull the Play Music action into the shortcut. I'll take the song, The Stormy Sea. Where is it? Here. We'll play it on repeat. To control the volume, search for volume and pull it above our Play Music action into the shortcut. I'll set it to about 30%. Our little monkeys usually fall asleep after 30 minutes of storytelling. I'd recommend creating an home automation, which at a certain time will turn the lights off and pause the ambient sounds. And, in case you'd like to gradually dim the lights, have a look at the routines in your Smart Light app. Let's tap on Back and then Done. Now we need to name our shortcut. Tap on the three little dots and type Deep Blue Sea. Tap on Done. Lovely. Our final Siri shortcut is ready. Next time the two little monkeys say, hey, Deep Blue Sea, I'll set their lights to blue and play stormy sea sounds. Ouch! What if the little monkeys can't swim?